What is going on, everybody? Kyle here, back again with another unboxing, and today we got a heavy hitter to unbox. That is the new Walmart exclusive Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, Raphael in disguise. You can only get this one at Walmart. My old buddy, friend of the show, Waylon Jennings, came through, hooked me up with this one, and we are going to unbox this bad boy today. Alright, as you guys know, my Ninja Turtle anxiety is at all-time high right now. We're in the summer of 2020, and we got some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives releasing at Walmart and Target. And we got the Turtles movie line going to Walmart. We got the cartoon line going to Target. It's almost too much to keep up with. But very happy to have this one off the list. Like I said, my anxiety level has shrunk down for a little bit. But it's about ready to ramp back up with some of these exclusives that are coming our way very soon. Nothing like the Turtles to get my anxiety up, though. I don't get anxiety about Star Wars or Marvel Legends or wrestling figures at all. I don't know what it is about these Turtles, but they're so hard to get. I guess they're more limited than other things, and that's part of it. And it's part of the fun of collecting. But I'm getting too old for this. That's what I keep thinking in the back of my head when I'm chasing my tail trying to find these. But here it is. Here is the awesome 2-pack. I can't wait to open this one up. Let's show the front. There you go. You got Casey Jones, Raphael, of course, in disguise. And then you got Casey Jones, the hockey mask. Just hear him mention Jose Canseco. I popped so big for that back in the day, being a Jose Canseco guy in the movie. I did hear, though, some of the news on this 2-pack is Casey Jones, the mask, is not totally removable, I've heard, because the actor did not allow his likeness to be shown. That's an interesting thing, but I've heard since then he's okay with it now, so I think there'll be more Casey Jones in the future where we'll get to see his face instead of the hockey mask. But if I'm getting a first Casey Jones, this is probably the one I want. I guess a removable mask would be nice, but I want him in the mask. I'm going to display him with the mask. Obviously, the Raphael in disguise, we saw the big one back in the day. A couple years ago that was released. Here's a smaller one in pack. Just an awesome set. It really pops, the 2-pack box. A bit pricey, though. You're in the $40, $50 price range. I can't remember what it was. I think it was about $45 with tax and everything else. Like I said, there's the front of the pack right there. And you got the side, of course. They make cool things on every single side of it. You got the Nickelodeon logo on top, which, I believe they own the Ninja Turtles now. And if you take it back to, I believe my first unboxing on the channel was the Ninja Turtles with the Loot Crate Splinter glow in the dark. I believe that was the first unboxing we did. Reading the back of this one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, Raphael in disguise. Now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After wading in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting quartet. Raphael's skilled, sai-wielding ninja. Beware, when he gets angry, you don't want to be around. Casey Jones, the masked vigilante, carries a golf bag on his back filled with clubs, bats, and sticks. Makeshift weapons in his war against crime. These highly detailed figures feature an assortment of movie-accurate accessories with over 30 points of articulation for maximum posing power. So there you have it. Nothing fun on the bottom, of course. Teenage Mutant Ninjas on the top, Turtles on the top. A very, very cool set, as I said. Part of me wants to keep this in the box, but I'm a loose guy these days. The minute box days are over. I'm going to open this bad boy up, and let's get to it. Let's open this up. Let's see what we got in here. Better get my trusty razor blade somewhere, hopefully. Maybe. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need it inside. These guys are usually all packed in pretty good. A nice background, a little sewer background back there. I don't know if you can pick that totally up. I'm sure, but yeah, very cool. And I always say with Marvel Legends, people do save the backs of those from time to time. So there it is. Let me grab my razor blade. I'm going to need that. There's a lot of twist ties and whatnot in here, and I'm going to have to take care of that business, that's for sure. So hold on a second. All right, we're back in the game with my handy-dandy razor blade. Hopefully today is not the day I don't cut my finger off opening one of these, but you never know. It's got to happen someday. I open so many figures. One of these days that's going to happen. There they are in pack. definitely awesome detail on these. Tons of accessories. Almost too many accessories. If you guys were younger like me, we didn't get a whole lot of accessories. G.I. Joe, you get a backpack and a weapon. Maybe you'd get the weapon of the turtle back in the day, but look at this. You get all these weapons with Casey Jones, you know, the cricket bat, the 2 baseball bats, goalie stick, hockey stick, golf club, 2, 4, 6, so many hands. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable how much stuff they pack away here. Very, very, very cool set. Let me start with the accessories here. Let's get them open. Get the razor blade going. I mean, this is one you could easily lose some accessories. I can't imagine, you know, they always say these are adult collectibles. They really are, because what kid is going to keep track of all these accessories? Outside of me being a crazy person as a kid, I see my kids, they would lose these in a heartbeat. So there's the golf bag. That is pretty cool there, right there. You can store all of the Casey Jones' stuff right in there. Well, you got tape. And this is some work. This is going to be some work. There's one. Whoa. That's one way to get them out, huh? Dump them. It's almost like that JBL Great American Bash unboxing from a few weeks back where his head popped right off in the midst of the unboxing. See if I can get Casey out. There's one. We're making a mess here. It's a good thing I got a big table. 2. Geez, even the ankles are tied in. Now be prepared. I can just imagine a little kid getting this. Maybe, let's pretend a little kid got it. They'd want to open this up in the car and it'd be the most disappointing thing ever. Yeah, you're going to have to wait till we get home and get, you know, a samurai sword and all that stuff to unbox with all this stuff. Because there is a ton of accessories here, which is awesome. Boy. Pull these golf hockey sticks out, maybe. Jeez. Can we get Casey out? Oh, there he goes. Get Raph out. There it is. I'll save this to the imagination. A couple extra hands and stuff. I'll get that stuff later. But let's look at these figures one-on-one. So there's Casey right off the bat. We'll look at him first because that's the one I'm most excited about. Very excited to get Casey Jones. Obviously, tons of articulation in the NECA figures. You know, they really do cross the line between statue and figure. A statue figure. Lots of articulation. I have in the past, I mean, I go way back with some of these NECA figures back in the day when they first, you know, started coming out. Various qualities. Sometimes the quality is extremely great, and sometimes, you know, an arm breaks off very easily, I've found, even unboxing things. But this Casey's got the head swivel. He's got everything you'd want. For me, at least. I'm not an over-articulation person. I don't do a lot of figure photography. I love the people that do that stuff. That's not for me. So I don't need tons and tons of articulation. I can definitely see if you're playing with them or you need to do stuff, you might need that. But there's Casey right there. A little bit plain, but that's how he looked. You know, sweatpants, vest, white shirt, gloves, Jason-style hockey mask. But an awesome figure, that's for sure. I'm not even sure what I'm going to have him hold. I'm definitely going to have to switch the hands on this. He's got 2 fists is what he comes packed with. I'll take those fists off. And we'll get something on him. I'll get him nice and doctored up and looking pretty cool. But there he is right there. Looking good. I'm very happy to have this. Will he stand on his own? Ooh, I don't know. It's like a little bit. Got him there. And then Raphael. I didn't remember this coming with a backpack. I guess in the movie maybe he had a backpack. I'm not exactly sure. It's good to see here. I just remembered he does have buttons on his coat. You can see up front. I have heard reports and some pictures out there of people getting this 2-pack and there's been no buttons on his coat. So obviously a factory error. An error I wouldn't want. I'd rather have mine with the buttons. But I know there's some hardcore collectors out there that chase down every variant and stuff like that. And that would be a variant. Not a very fun variant if you ask me, but a variant nonetheless. I'm not sure underneath. I mean, this is basically the same turtle. I gotta believe. I'd have to disrobe him to find out, but I gotta believe it's the same turtle we've already had. Just has a coat on pretty much this time. Somebody can leave me a comment if they know the answer or want to talk about it. But I love these turtles. I don't know. They just pop. They remind me of the movie, obviously. Right off the comic, or not the comic book, the movie poster. Just an awesome set. And I loved, my favorite turtle was Michelangelo. In the comments, you tell me which one your favorite turtle was, but it felt like everybody loved Michelangelo the best. At least in my circle of friends, we were all Michelangelo guys. I was a big Casey Jones guy, basically talking about the cartoon. That was my wheelhouse. I didn't read the comics. I obviously watched all the movies. I loved the first movie. From there, it kind of went downward, I guess. I don't know. But love the Ninja Turtles. I was a big fan, obviously. I think, 7 years old when the Ninja Turtles busted out on the scene. I didn't know what to think. I remember it started at 7 a.m. in the morning, right before I had to get ready for school. G.I. Joe, there used to be 2 G.I. Joe playings a day in my local area. It was at 7 and 3:30. I'd watch them both. It was the same episode most of the times, but I didn't care. I love G.I. Joe. Still to this day, I love G.I. Joe. But one day I turn it on and there's no Joes. It's this new Ninja Turtle thing, and I was so mad. But you know what? As a kid, you watch everything. It didn't matter. You had limited choices. You were going to watch it even if you didn't like it. And I grew to love Ninja Turtles, and it became my 7 a.m. right before school routine for a couple of years. That's for sure. But there we have it. 2 awesome must-have packs. I feel bad for a lot of people because I know there's a lot of people out there that want these and probably aren't going to get them or definitely don't want to pay, $100 on eBay or whatever. But I'm telling you right now, we've seen the Ninja Turtles, the traditional turtle figures. They came out in the San Diego Comic-Con, and then they were released at GameStop in single packs. Well, now they're coming out this summer in 2 packs. So I gotta think you'll be able to get these somewhere down the line. Maybe single pack releases at GameStop, or single pack releases at Walmart down the line. I gotta think if you play the long game, I know it's hard. It's extremely hard for me to ever play the long game. I want it now. I want it immediately, and that's how a lot of us collectors are. But if you were patient and you can play the long game, I think you'll get these. They'll restock these down the line, or they'll be single pack releases. There will be something in a way for you guys to get these. At the end of the day, NECA's here to make money. They're not going to turn a bunch of customers away. They don't want to see people making money off of them off eBay. I mean, they like a little bit of that stuff because it adds intrigue and excitement and anticipation. But at the end of the day, all these companies, they're in it to make money. Just like they should be. They got to pay the bills, and they got to get product to you to be able to pay those bills. So fret about it right now. I understand. I should take my own advice because I always talk about my turtles' anxiety, and it's a real thing. It's the only thing. But they'll be out there. You'll have a chance to get them. Play the long game. They'll be there for you. But that's about it. So here's the NECA 2-pack Walmart exclusive Raphael Casey Jones. Very happy to have this off the list. So tell me your opinion. Did you pick this up? Do you want this? Playing long game, playing short game? Which one's your favorite turtle? A lot to talk about these packs. So leave the comments there. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And that's all we got until next time. Until then, I'll see you guys soon.